SpongeBob actually trained himself into an 8-pack. One stomp cracked the floor, one spatula flipped the oven. Those ripped abs, even Squidward fell for him. But just yesterday, he couldn't even lift a marshmallow. Turns out, Larry had just opened a new gym. As soon as they heard it was free, even the old ladies showed up. Of course, Mr. Krabs had to come too. But the moment he heard free, he vanished in a flash. The promo worked so well that Larry proudly showed off his 18-pack. That's when he noticed SpongeBob struggling with the automatic door. Meanwhile,
what are you doing?
You said everything was free.
No, your first visit is free.
So what you're saying is, if I never leave, it'll be free forever!
Yep, he was breaking the system again. Larry didn't mind though. He had a mountain of paperwork to handle. SpongeBob came over, his legs already twisted up. Larry told him, "You gotta drink more water." 1 bottle later, SpongeBob's legs were back to normal. Larry then invited him to be his special trainee, but SpongeBob couldn't even hold a pen. Just signing his name nearly knocked him out, so Larry kept telling him to stay hydrated. Mr. Krabs tried to show off by lifting a dumbbell, but he had no strength at all. After a short struggle, his shell cracked open. Seeing that, SpongeBob remembered how weak he used to be. Back then, he couldn't hold anything. Every time he tried, his hands broke again, hundreds of times already. So Larry decided to start small. He grabbed a cotton swab, stuck cotton balls on both ends, and gently placed it in SpongeBob's hands. The very next second, his hand snapped again. Larry switched strategies, starting him with sit-ups instead. Meanwhile, a bored Mr. Krabs was enjoying the free towels. He wiped himself off and tossed the towel right in Larry's face. As Larry bent down to pick it up, a big belly popped out, scaring the customers. He had forgotten to train and turned into a greasy slob. When he opened the door, he was stunned. SpongeBob had become a super hunk. One stomp smashed the floor, one spatula launched the oven, crashing down on random bystanders. SpongeBob stormed out of the kitchen. Squidward froze at the sight. 8 solid abs, 24-karat golden thighs. That body made everyone jealous. At the gym, Larry was still drowning in paperwork. He nervously asked SpongeBob, "Do I look like I've got a belly?" Kind SpongeBob said no. But once SpongeBob left, Larry cried like a baby. Tears filled up his entire stomach. Meanwhile, SpongeBob had become a trainer himself. Larry watched from the window, looked down at his own gut, and walked away in shame. Once the strongest around, he couldn't even snap a pencil anymore. He collapsed on his desk, sobbing. SpongeBob walked in and gave him a big hug. They both broke down in tears until water started gushing out of SpongeBob. Turns out, all that muscle was just from drinking too much water. He was actually relieved, because now he could go back to flipping Krabby Patties. Under SpongeBob's training methods, Larry got back his ripped muscles. He felt unstoppable, like he could knock out Mike Tyson with one punch. Everything was back to normal. So where was Mr. Krabs? He was in the steam room, turned into a steamed crab.